beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Star Flames. If it's your first time here, be sure to go ahead, subscribe, turn on your notification bell, and join the family. Also, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and be sure to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend. So be sure to share this video. So I just want to do a follow-up based on what some persons have been saying and commenting on my channel. So I did ask for more information, and for the persons that were saying that Mrs. Carter was throwing shades, and I asked you guys to go to the exact video and tag me and give me the timestamp of where she was throwing shades. None of that has been done. So we're moving on to something else now. And in this video, I'm going to talk about the legal documents that were involved. Also, I'm going to talk about the fact that I can see where no matter what happened, no matter what had happened, no matter what is happening at present, the Carter family did reach out to make amends to to whatever has been happening and what is going on. So above, that's the um, cease and desist document, but I had edited the document to take out all personal information. So the cease and desist document, it basically outlined everything, right? What the cease and desist is for, because when the Carter family sent a cease and desist, they could not make public mischief, because if they made public mischief, if there was nothing to send a cease and desist for, then the person that they send the cease and desist to could actually sue them for public mischief. So the cease and desist document basically outlined all the areas that led to the cease and desist, and that could be like if you're violating someone's privacy, that's one thing. For example, you know where this family lives, you show up to their address and they ask you kindly not to show up, but you still show up like you would, drive in your car, sneak up around the corner, and they're able to identify that's you. They have proof that's you. That's one area that could be led to cease and desist. Also, if you go publicly making videos about them, making derogatory statements about them, and especially when you say something about them and you say that you're going to present the proof to the public to what you're talking about, and still yet in that video you did not show any proof, it shows that you're aiming to damage a brand, you're aiming to damage someone's reputation. Now, let me state this. Do I know everything that is going on? No, I don't know everything, but what I do know is what I see in the public, along with some other information that is not out in the public. So when I make some videos and I see some comments, I can tell you that my channel was attacked for coming to their defense, and that goes to show how bad this is. It goes to show the minds and the heights of these people, because I uploaded a video on Friday. The title of the video was The Carter Family. They were never really friends. And someone reported my video to YouTube, stating that my video included explicit contents, but it didn't. And there's no way the title could insinuate anything explicit. If you check on the kids channel, the word friends is being used consistently on kids channel, so there's no way the YouTube algorithm could pick up the word friend as a trigger for any sexual stuff. Also, if you look at some channels on YouTube, they will talk about ass, ass whooping and all of that, and that would be more of explicit content. Those titles, just look across YouTube where girls have up their picture showing their bikini, talking about their BBL journey. They're talking about oral sex and all of those. Look at those videos. So there's no way on earth my title could have led someone to believe that my video contained sexual content. I'm not that kind of person, but since I've been making videos, just just sharing as I see it, because I can only say things as I see it. Whatever that is, whatever information is not shared with me, I cannot assume that the information does exist. And what I could see is the public jabs at this family. What I could see is the community post that was made, attacking this lady's brand or reputation. A person's past is not your business to tell the public. That's not your business. And when you say we were friends, you don't do that to friend. No matter how the relationship turns, that's not something that you do to your friend. People privacy is not something that you bring to the public nor share with anyone. A person's privacy, if you should go to someone's house and you see something, should you bring that to the public, that person can definitely sue you, right? Someone's information is not something that you ever release unless the person gives you um, the go ahead to release that information. Take, for example, this. And this goes to show that there are quite a few persons that are triggered by how much this individual is sharing publicly. So just to read this text, it says, bro, me just hear say she go live and a chat shit, but a lie she a tell upon me, and she never mention your name to me about you looking fuck from her, she just want to mash up your yard, G, but me there fi back you, me G. She want me and you fi have problem, but it not go happen, me G. Sorry for texting this late. So for me, this tells a story, and it's unfortunate that when someone says cease and desist, you really don't understand what it is to cease and desist. No matter what had happened, no matter what is going on, if you want to tell a story, you can seek mediation. If you want to express how you truly feel, um, and you reach out to the Carter family and they're not responding, you could have seek mediation wherein you go in, get legal counsel and say, this is what is happening and I want to get closure on this matter. So just submit the document for mediation, and then you guys could have sit down, discussed whatever was going on, and then all of this could have been in the past. But what did this individual do? This individual took to YouTube to call this family names. She was calling names, right? She was calling um, CMR a girl, and that's not something that you do. Look, for example, at Tasha K and Cardi B case that they have in court, where Cardi B sued Tasha K because Tasha K said that Cardi B had herpes. Tasha K also said that Offset is a deadbeat dad and he's a bum. And those were the things that Cardi B sued Tasha K for. And until this day, Tasha K despises Cardi B. She doesn't like Cardi B because of the lawsuit. And after the first set of documents were filed, Tasha K kept talking about Cardi B, and Cardi B kept adding charges to that. So when you're in the public eyes, we need to be cognizant and we need to choose carefully of the things that we put out there, because at the end of the day, this person's words are what is being used against her. When someone is throwing shade, there's no name attached to the shade, so that could go in either direction. But when you're making direct hits, you're making a direct target, you're making a direct attack. And when someone say to you to cease and desist, and you don't cease and desist, but you keeping on with the name calling, especially when you can come on live and you say, okay, Chrissy is this, Chrissy is that. and then you post on your community tab the same thing, but you remove the name, everyone is going to automatically know that you're talking about the same person again. And remember that anything that you post on social media is never ever deleted. Even when you delete it, it is always there. So when someone asks you kindly that you put up a content that is not pleasant, and I'm going to share one recent example with you guys. There's this teacher on YouTube who has a account. The person does use their legal name on their channel, and there's no law against you not using your legal name. Just like my channel, it's Starflames TV, but Starflames is not my name, it's not my legal name. Now this teacher on YouTube is a bully, and this teacher goes by the name of Choletta, and we have found out Choletta's legal name, and some documents were released because Choleta was doxing everyone that was talking about her. But Choleta loves to talk about everyone, but no one to talk about Choleta, or else Choleta goes to LSA. And for those of us who are not familiar with what LSA is Lipstick Alley. So Choleta went to LSA and said activate on the lash tech because Choleta knew who are the people on Lipstick Alley, and those persons are of government affiliation, they have links. So what happened when Choleta said activate on the hashtag? The hashtag name, address, phone number, all the information about the hashtag has been released on the social media, and everyone had it. So as you know, you can do that, someone else will be able to do that. So someone found out the identity of Choleta. We got that identity, and we could see where Choleta was harassing this girl for years ago, from years ago, and she had to block her because she wanted to get into this girl's private space, private life, see her kids and all of that. And the young lady was saying no because the way she was going about it was really creepy. And Choleta turned around, created an account with a fake voice where you could not identify the voice of the person, and started making videos bullying this girl, right? So Choleta was bullying this girl. So I posted a video with a clip from where Choleta had messaged her, had commented on a discussion page about this girl, and that discussion page was over a year ago. And what did Choleta do when Choleta saw that clip? So Choleta basically wrote to YouTube and claimed a privacy breach on everyone who had that clip in their video, including myself. But the thing is with YouTube is the fact that they do not discriminate. So I was asked to blur certain features of the content. So I had to go back, I had to edit the video and blur the face, right? Because you are entitled to freedom of expression to some extent, because in the video I wasn't really damaging her reputation or anything like that. I was just saying that as a teacher, it's really heartbreaking to see a teacher bullying a mother of three and talking bad about her kids. So, and that was true, and there was evidence on her channel to that. So she could not dispute that part that was happening, but she did dispute the fact that we were releasing her identity. And on YouTube, there's this thing that's called doxing, where there's certain information that you do not release about a person if the person doesn't have it on YouTube. For example, if I come on YouTube as Starflames TV, I want to remain Starflames TV. And if you should come on YouTube and release my legal name, then at that point, you'll be in big trouble. So that's basically what that is about. So based on that, I can tell you that for a fact, there are certain things that you just cannot do on YouTube. And your backyard in Jamaica is not the same as YouTube. You don't just go publicly making claims and saying stuff about people, whether it's true or not. And if you want to tell your story, please do so with proof. And you have to be tactful with how you go about telling your story. So as you guys can see in this clip, that the gentleman CMRE did reach out. He said, hey, I saw you made a post and I would like to know if it was meant for Chrissy. I asked because a fake page tag Chrissy, right? So basically what he's saying is that the somebody's tagging Chrissy here regarding the page. And based on the information that I got, it was just unpleasantry that was being said about her. So he reached out and he asked, if that's not you, respond and let them know that it's not you. Even when the video was made, with their name and the title and all of that, and I see many YouTubers jumping on this and saying that the Carter family is this is why they're suing, this is what they're doing, and all of that. But instead of we try to jump on a bandwagon to basically attack someone's reputation and their character, why not just speak peace? Why not just aim for peace? You can definitely talk about a situation, but instead of trying to add to whatever is happening, instead of trying to add more negativity to what the individual is doing, why not say this needs to end and this should not be? There's no way you should come publicly to make certain claims about someone, especially someone who has a business. Everyone has a reputation to uphold. I don't know about you, but I have a reputation to uphold. And if anyone who I've done business with ever in my life, work, business, it doesn't matter who, travel, if anyone should choose to share my information with anyone, if anyone chooses to share my personal lifestyle with anyone who I didn't share with, of course I'm going to take legal actions. Of course I'm going to sue you if possible too, because you're damaging my reputation. Because when you're telling someone about my situation, you are telling them as you see it. You're not telling them exactly as how it is. You're telling them based off your opinion, but that's your opinion. Your opinion is not the actual fact. It's not what is going on. And that is why I say that this person could have dealt with things differently if they didn't have an agenda. You only take things publicly like that when you have an agenda. And the agenda was to make everyone know what is going on, in your opinion, so that people could see the filth that you guys are. And that's not the case. And that is brand damaging. And that is something that you have to take accountability for, because you did make an aim, you did carry out an assault. And it's unfortunate that you did not try to seek mediation to resolve whatever is going on in the background. When someone comes publicly and say, oh, she's trying to be like me, or he's trying to be like me, she who, he who, are you sure that it's you? And why do you feel if it's you if it's not really you? I mean, you are not the only person that you're in communication with. Or if you're in communication, right, you're not the only person who watches and follow and all of that. So it's definitely not the best thing to do decision wise for anyone. And I have learned from this. I have definitely learned from this. And for those who haven't learned from this, it's time for you to start taking notes. The YouTube platform is there for everyone to grow, for everyone to develop, but you just don't attack a person's brand, a person's reputation, because at the end of the day, you did spoke and you said that you had proof, but none was provided. um, and you didn't look into the fact that and you didn't share certain information as well, that they did try to reach out and try to resolve things. Or is it that you're saying that it's too late so you didn't care? What is that really? So that's just all I have to share with you guys. I just want everyone to be good. We're all Jamaicans. We all can be successful on the YouTube platform, and we can live in such a way where other races don't look at us as the lowest race, or looking at Jamaican as lower class citizens. So let me know what you guys think. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up and see you guys next time.